Hey Legionnaires, and welcome back. We're here with another Dawnless Days battle for you today. And yeah, this one starts from literally minute one. It's a very quick 1v1 between Rohan and Isengard. I thought it'd be kind of a cool one to do because it's obviously kind of like the warg ambush that you get in the two towers before they get to Helm's Deep. And I'm kind of interested to see how this one goes down. We've got a very interesting build by Isengard as well. You know, when he's, he's facing Rohan, he's going to be facing a lot of Cav. Got lots of scouts here, which, aren't the greatest of Cav, but, can do some damage. And we've got the Rohan horse archers. I think the scouts must have scout ability, or guerrilla deployment, a bit like these Cav units here, because they seem like they're way ahead of the rest of the Rohan army, which is on its way forward. We've got some infantry here. We've got Arid of the Eastfold, Riders of Rohan there, and yeah, it doesn't look like they've got lots of like elite cav. We've got Arid of the Westfold here. We've got I think this is the elite stuff here, more like Erling Knights and yeah, King of Theoden there set up. So yeah, they got some elites, but obviously Isengard's brought some of its war cavalry as well. But yeah, this literally starts from minute one. So I'm just going to unpause now and see what happens. Lurtz has been caught out. I don't know why he was on his own. A strange move by the player. We're going straight in. And yeah, this is not how you deal with Rohan. This is not how you fight against Rohan, by putting your general out front and sacrificing him, because obviously now Isengard's going to be at a massive disadvantage. He's sent his warg right up. Maybe whether he was thinking, oh, I'll put my Lurtz in guerrilla deployment, not thinking that Rohan can do the same, but he's lucky that Lurtz has got out of there pretty much alive. That was a massive mistake there from Isengard. I was surprised that he did that. 91 of his men left for Lurtz, so he's going to survive. But yeah, an interesting build for Isengard. He's now got to fight against a majority cav army with a majority infantry army. He's going to have to box up with his pikes, use his crossbows and his grenadiers to great advantage. His wargs are pretty good at counter like cav. But they are also just getting shot for free right now by Rohan horse archers, which aren't the greatest of horse archers, but in this sort of matchup might actually do okay. And also, I think most of the Arid of the Westfold here, they also have bows as well, I think. Or yeah, they have bows. They don't have missile. They have missile capability. I don't think it's Javis. But yeah, it does seem as though they're just going to harass the wargs from range and see what happens. I'm going to fast forward just for the benefit of the replay, just because. We could just be otherwise standing around. Just going to, fast forward a little bit. But yeah, if you're enjoying the Dawnless Days content and would like to see some more Lord of the Rings action, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show your support, guys. It really does help out the channel. And yeah, if you want to send in your own Dawnless Days replays, I'm always looking for more glorious Lord of the Rings battles and sieges. And do send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. More than welcome to send them in. I'll definitely give them all a look when I can. But yeah, it looks like they're gonna have a pike front line here formed up from Isengard. Oh, but we also do have wargs going in. They've very much overcommitted, and this is gonna be the death of these wargs of Isengard. I would have thought they're not as good, I don't think, as these Mordor ones. Just my opinion, seeing them in action. But also, I've only really seen like wargs go up against go up against Rohan, like the wargs of Isengard go up against Rohan. And Rohan always outcabs Isengard, even with the wargs. And the wargs are just not as good as Rohan cav. They're in there just run through those poor wargs, and they're already down, I think, half their warg complement. Yeah, more are running forward, but it's not worth it. They're not going to catch up. I mean, they will catch up with the cav. I think they are like 10, have 10 more speed. But the pikes aren't going to catch up with them. They'll just pull the cav out of combat and risk that loss of life rather than fight with the cav there. So it's a strange build by Isengard. I don't know why he thought this is the move. I mean, he's going to need lots of wargs and lots of light infantry. That is the move I think you need if you're going to do this. We are, I think, on the warg ambush map as well, which is a land battle map now. You can check out and play on in the Dawnless Days mod. So I'm kind of glad that we had a few more maps added. Don't know if it would be that great for anything other than like this sort of scenario, like an all-cav fight. But yeah, certainly a fun one. It certainly would be, I guess, like a battle for like King of the Hill sort of thing, because well, you're both pretty much running to try to get to the top of this hill, so you both have an advantage. If you're playing a normal land battle map, that's for sure. But it's kind of like, it flattens a little bit more out here, but not really at all. I thought it did. Oh, it flattens a bit more there. I guess you could have like a bit of an actual land battle there. But But yeah, it's pretty much a really hilly one that really suits well for like all cav armies. This Isengard army, I wouldn't say really is suited at all for this sort of terrain. But they are getting some free shots here at the scouts of Rohan with the crossbows, which is, you know, not a bad deal at all. Rohan not having brought proper cavalry, proper archers, definitely proper cavalry. Not having brought proper archers, he's going to have a tough time dealing with those pikes, trying to shoot them down. And probably even like shooting down grenadiers, I would have thought. Like horse archers aren't that, like these ones aren't that great at shooting down like infantry units. Like if there was the range of Imladris, I'd be like, yeah, they've got a good chance, but not really with the Rohan horse archers. A nice move though by Rohan, cutting off any sort of escape for Isengard. They're now fully encircled. And it looks like, yeah, scouts of Rohan just to defend here, and some Erid of the East fold and some riders of Rohan. So you got a decent, like, well-rounded stuff as well, just to sort of keep an eye on them. So that'll be exciting to see what they do with this rear guard movement, whether they'll go in and attack the wargs and then go for lurts, or whether they're just going to try and cut them off. What what Rohan will have to do is, I was going to say, send in his infantry, which is now coming forward. His guard has moved himself here, being shot as they come forward. And it looks like we've got early retainers. The infantry that Isengard has is definitely going to overwhelm the Rohan infantry. I mean, the guards of Mudaseld are the best spears around, but they're not going to be at the same sort of level of qualities, even like the Isengard infantry. I mean, they're tier 3, but up against spears, tier 4 spears, they're definitely going to win that fight. And they're getting shot quite like effectively. They've lost a lot of troops just moving forward here. These crossbows have done a lot of good damage. The cav going in again in the back lines, going off the wargs. It should be a pretty similar repeat to what happened before, I would have thought. The scouts definitely suffer against these wargs. When we saw in a previous replay with the with Rohan up against the wargs, yeah, the scouts did not do so well, but yeah, anything heavier than that is doing just fine. And what is going on here? Oh, why are early knights? Oh, okay, that's not so bad. You need to be careful, you don't run into the pikes. Early knights are going in. There's a good charge onto the crossbows. They need to be careful not to carry on through, and yeah, they're going to get impaled there on the pikes. You can see it already sort of happening there, being kebabbed a little bit. And you can see the Rohan skirmish as a Javi cav unit and scouts trying to get in behind. It seems like anything is open. The pathfinding is pretty good for this map. Like, even though it's very hilly, you can just about traverse anywhere. Horse archers going in against the wargs is probably not going to go in favor of the cav at all. You can see already wavering. Yeah, Rohan horse archers wavering, as are the riders, getting support from the infantry there as Isengard. That's certainly helping that situation. A decent charge there from the scouts. As you know, actually not really works in their favor. It looked like an okay charge, but they're wavering. Like, they're wavering so early, like 56 out of 85. I know they're levy, but like they're not that bad, I didn't think. Especially just charging into an Urukai infantry. They killed two men. Oh my gosh. And that rear guard's kind of being pushed aside now. The Erid of the East fold's the only one that's really left alive. We're going to see another charge here from Rohan. It's not really going to be a great one, I don't think. Oh, they're javelins. They do throw javelins. I think it's going to be maybe bows. No, they throw a javelin unit. Oh, that's cool. And they do okay damage as well. Oh, and here go the grenadiers. I kind of missed the shots, but yeah, you can see, here we go. Grenades going in after the infantry of all things. Just blow up the cav. The infantry's great, yeah, but the cav's only going to blow up. And yeah, it's not really pulled through as that cav. It's just gone through its own unit, and it's now rear charging Urukai infantry here. The wargs rush across the battlefield to try and help support this side here. The grenadiers have broken that early men-at-arm. So that's okay. And more cav here just going around. Isengard very immobile here, not a great micro. And he's going to use his early knights, I guess, because just go in for lurts. Maybe what you should go for. I don't know if they can just drop down off this cliff. Probably. That might be the only pathfinding limitation there. Grenadiers again. I mean, maybe don't get these Rohan horse archers. Don't blow up this early men-at-arm. That's gone. Like, just save the ammo for something else. Oh, they can go off that cliff. And they went for a rear charge on the pikes instead. I mean, not a bad idea. They get lurts. Charge lurts. Kill him. If you take him out, the morale for Isengard will shatter. Oh, and that's not a good charge there from the early knights. And Theoden. They just went head on into a pike unit. Crazy, crazy man from Theoden there. What's he doing? Like, get out of that fight. Just pull out. You can go up this hill and then just charge in and get the grenadiers and all the squishy bits on the inside. Cav here has routed the wargs. But they're struggling to get through the swords. Really, I mean, this is a shock cav. It's a like spear and shock cav. They should not be having trouble doing with these swords. You just need to keep repeatedly charging them. Your micro just going to be top tier, and you're just going to keep charging these guys. They're doing okay here. If they get these guards mood to sell, I mean, yeah, they're tying them down quite nicely with guards. Get the horse archers to side charge these guys now, and you'll do just fine. You'll rout those pikes no problem at all. Swords going to support against the guards, though that might even up that fight. And the grenadiers now using their final grenades over here against Cav, and Theoden in particular as well. It's a big blob of Cav here, which is again just throwing himself into pikes. What are you doing, man? They start off so well with Rohan, and Isengard made a massive mistake throwing up lurts, and now Isengard's playing the smart game, and Rohan's playing a really dumb game, just running into pikes with his general and other cav units here. And yeah, just spread out your cav, just stretch Isengard. You got the mobility. You don't need to be just throwing your men into pikes. I mean, Barnes Power now is 1,400 Uruks against 5,000. Against 580 Rohan units. So yeah, they definitely got a massive advantage in numbers. Cav though is still such a major threat in Dawnless Days and just in Attila generally. Really, Isengard cannot take its foot off the ball. It's got to just carry on doing what it does. Yeah, the crossbow's going to kill it. Our general's gone, so Lurtz has been taken out. So yeah, Heir of the Westfold did manage to sneak in and get Lurtz, which I was worried about. And this is now the problem that Isengard risks losing his whole army to army losses, or just lack of morale, because he's getting consistently charged by Cav. But Theoden's low as well, 21. Rohan needs to be careful with this. And this is exactly where they want the pikes now. Look at this, not formed up properly, surrounded by Cav. Go in for this one, don't go in for that one. Why did you charge the one head on? Your Cav is not superhuman. You can't just charge pikes like this. I mean, you're doing damage, yes, but you're taking so many unnecessary losses. Okay, side charge there into the grenadiers and the swords. But this, yeah, I was going to say, this is the pike unit you want to charge. It's literally showing his back to the cav. Theoden strikes, gets an okay charge, and they're trying to pull out of combat as well, which equally cost the pikes more men. And look, yeah, the pikes won that fight. They routed the knights. They got a rear charge here, did the Heir of the Eastfold, but it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it at all. I mean, they should now need to get out of this fight here and go and, I was going to say, go and charge this unit here while the guards are holding down so many units of infantry. They could have rear charged them, but they're not going to. Instead, they're going to get these guys, which they probably will rout, these grenadiers and these swords. It's a close fight, you know. I really expected Rohan, after that first fumble there from Isengard, to just Rohan to roll over Isengard, but no, not the case. And instead, we're going to see, yeah, the Uruk-hai infantry here. They are going to rout. Rohan's still losing cav units here. He shouldn't be blobbing up. He needs to keep consistently charging. Silence these crossbows. There is real danger. They could snipe Theoden out at any moment. And also just any other cav units. Just do some damage to them. Yep. Heir of the Eastfold going to charge over there. Balance of power still close. It's 500 against 100. 100 Riders of Rohan, though, are a dangerous combination. And in you go. Heir of the Eastfold. Silence in the crossbows for now. I don't think got a great charge. Theoden just needs to stay out of combat. And the cav here just needs to keep consistently charging. Just keep charging. Don't stay in combat. Just get out and charge again. Oh, he bounced out of combat to try and charge the swords there, did Rohan, and just left the crossbows again. They're going to shoot. Get at least one more volley off it. It could be on Theoden. You don't want him to shoot Theoden. Yeah, look at it. I mean, you've got Isengard exactly where you want them. You're surrounded with them on multiple sides of cav. You can hit them from anywhere. They can't face every single way and avoid getting charged. So now, yeah, they react there. So, you know, you charge on this side. You charge these swords that aren't now protected. The pikes are sort of trying to maybe. The pikes are going to try. The scouts of Rohan going in. They're going to go into the back of the pikes. They really want to take out the pikes. That was a good charge, actually, into the pikes. There was, yeah, a really nice charge. Good charge there as well from the riders into the swords. This might be the defining charge. This might do enough for Rohan to get the dub here today. Yeah, there you go. That's a capitulation from Isengard, but that is just swung on a pendulum. Balance power is really in favor of Isengard, and is now gone in favor of Rohan. They are now just kind of backing off into this one. Isengard's winning that fight. Wow. That was back and forth, back and forth. Yeah, literally it's come down to like 136 men on either side now. And yeah, I think we're going to see, I think it's going to be army losses is what's going to do. Well, I say that, it's not going to be army losses. It's both sides are really close. It'll be lack of general if they do rout, but really, Isengard should lose this. Should lose this. Oh my gosh, please. Seriously? I mean, we're seeing like multiple units now for Rohan rout. They still have 3 units left. That's enough to charge this unit from multiple directions and kill him. Theoden, does he risk going in for the win? I mean, these 2 units need to charge in first, then Theoden goes in as the final hammer blow. Seriously, I mean, come on. Here we go. This has got to be it. They're going to go in from all sides. Theoden's going in too. Not so bad. In from the final angle, and that should really rout this unit here. Yeah, losing decisively. My gosh, Rohan made a mess of that, I feel like. But what a fight from Isengard. I feel like they did okay for what they brought. I think the Grenadiers kind of wasted their ammo on the infantry, and should have been used on the cav. But yeah, what a game. I also think that they should have sniped out Theoden so much earlier. He was definitely there to be taken out, but yeah. What a battle. So yeah, this was sent in by Vinay, who was playing as Isengard. So thank you very much, man, for sending this one in. Not massive kills for any of his units. I mean, 109 with the pikes, so probably on mostly cav there. 214 with the crossbows is pretty good as well for a crossbow in a very fast-moving game. Yeah, they did well. 266 kills with the Grenadiers here, and then 102 kills with the Wargs of Isengard is also really good. And we have King Theoden here with 189 kills with his Household Knights. Matai Mata. Sorry, I butchered your name there. Sorry, pal. Playing as Rohan, 189 kills with the King Theoden. General, 109 with the Guards of Mudaseld. One of the Scouts to get a 205, which is pretty good for them. 126 with the Riders of Rohan. 253 with the Arid of the Eastfold. Another one here getting 174. And then the Early Knights, 101 kills. And the Skirmishers actually got 142 kills. It's not bad for them at all. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days battle. I hope you did enjoy. Another victory for the Forces of Good in a very fast-paced land battle. But yeah, if you did enjoy, do remember leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. Go and check out some of these battles I'm appearing on your screen now. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.